Yeah, can we just start with your accusations that I botted Sarah's channel? Show me your proof.
Oh, I don't have proof. Can you prove that you didn't bot her?
How do I prove a negative to you?
Put some feeling into it.
Well, when you take your videos down after you're done, you upload them to your site.
And
do you delete them all the way off of YouTube, or do you private them?
Well, that's I'm not gonna tell you what the methods are there. I don't see
the
why.
Reason that I,
why does that have to do with anything?
The reason that I ask is because YouTube adjusts after the stream for bots. So if your numbers drop significantly, that would be evidence. That'd be an indicator that you're hiding something by moving things off of YouTube on another website.
You know why?
I ain't always got a plan, but I think my new friend is gonna help me mend.
Cupcake and moose, just a couple of dudes crying victim while we don't get no views. They call us betas, but we don't give a fuck. We're having more fun with you.
Loud, obnoxious, I'm fucking manic and unstable.
Powder Dusty is weak. The Powder Dusty is disempowered. Flow State is weak. Flow State is disempowered.
That's the whole point of the bit. It created itself. The whole channel became what it is on its own.
Have some balls, have some convictions, fucktard.
And I am just the one steering the ship.
Do you believe that?
Yes, I do. I fuck.
Alright, cupcakes, Dusty acting kinda gay, so we gotta remain the PANELVERSE
Wild, because we're not on Team Andrew or Team Dusty, but we're gonna say it the honest truth is Andrew smoked them. Did he not?
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
Easy. It was hard to watch, dude. It was hard to watch. So we're gonna bring
really hard to watch. And then at the end, like we had a shot to actually.
The Powder Dusty is weak. And it's gonna be wild because we're not on Team Andrew or Team Dusty, but we're gonna say it the honest truth is Andrew smoked them. Did he not?
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
Easy. It was hard to watch, dude. It was hard to watch. So we're gonna bring
really hard to watch. And then at the end, like he had a shot to actually mediate, and
the Powder Dusty is weak. The Powder Dusty is disempowered.
Dusty acting kinda gay, so we gotta remain
like a power play on his part. Total power play.
So, can you do me a huge favor?
The producer knows what to do. OTW live is better than cage.
Can you say the Powder Dusty is weak, the Powder Dusty is disempowered?
Dusty is a decent guy, but he showed his truth. Money, money, honey, as short term as it gets. But MMLA,
We gonna cupcake see you look weak, and I don't have to like Andrew to say
Powdered Dusty is weak, and the Powdered Dusty is very disempowered right now.
We have editing skills. We have fucking talent, dude. We're humble. We have some sense of humanity to us. If we went out to the grocery store, we would treat people with kindness and respect. We don't demand that we are the truth, that the authority. Everyone needs to come to us and learn the truth.
We play a long game. Cupcake, cupcake. All over the place. MMLA and Muso TW, baby. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. If you wanna plow.
Powdered Dusty is weak, and the Powdered Dusty is very disempowered right now.
All right. So, yeah, that was shitty, right? That was not quality stuff, but it was a time crunch. And there's the thing as important as editing in this world, and it is timing. So the fact of the matter is, I saw something that stood out to me right away, which was that which is saying, oh, manufactured drama. There ain't nothing manufactured about this. And it's also going to be very, very concise here, right? The issue of the matter is that we saw a demonstration today to where I believe it's very easy for us to go and say, we think that our guy, Dusty's our guy, right? He did a great job and he smoked him. But it's the same thing that we saw with TML, right? Everyone's saying, oh, yeah, TML sure showed Andrew Wilson. A little bit better, but not quite there. I'm here with the best two guys I know in this space online. We have been having a great sort of just a great week, I think. It's been a great week, and this came out at the perfect time because it gives a chance to really explain what this is in this space, right? There's a lot of idiots. There's a lot of people running around with just they're not worth the time of day, right? But what is this shit that we saw today? I think it was a horrible display of whatever it was, and I'm here to ask you guys, Moose, OTW, what do you guys think?
Well, since OTW isn't here, I guess I'll go first.
Oh, no, you don't have to go first. OTW.
Great job, OTW. Yeah, we're getting used to the silence now, Patrick. But yeah, so the way I feel about it, I did watch it for a little bit, and I was thinking, man, all right, cool. This guy is going to give Flow State a chance to show his intellect and possibly take his subscribers just by having a great discussion, and show himself to be honorable and whatnot. And I don't know. I'm not really an Andrew Wilson fan, but the whole time I'm watching it, I'm just like, man, I'm like, this guy came to your show and the game, you know how it's all played, and you're like, you're not playing ball. You're like, it just felt more of like a gotcha game almost, and I'm really familiar with those gotcha games, and so That's what it felt like. It just felt like a gotcha game the whole time.
I,
And then
I just felt like a clout, basically if clout was water, it'd be just everyone just drowning in it. And it's just, for me, it's the short-term trade, right? We're trading the short-term, we're trading the long-term for the short-term, right? And it's just, nothing mattered, right? Nothing mattered as far as what was being said. You could just see sort of this is all that we need, right? We need this. We're going to, milk this, and then it's going to be all that matters, all that really counts, right? So I get it. This guy, this clown, trippy character gets some attention, and then you just run with it and take it where you want to go. But to not even just to sit down and breathe and say, hey, what position am I really in here? And is it possible to just do something a little bit better than the, and this is not a hit piece, Cynthia. This is a understanding that we can't just keep doing this shit and expect anyone to take any of us seriously, right? Because what the fuck was that? I mean, OTW, you're back. Do you have any thoughts?
Wait, hold on. You need to think a little bit longer, sir. You think a little bit longer. So one last thing before he goes is towards the end, Andrew Wilson was saying, bring up this girl, Sarah, the Raging Tomato or whatever. They have some kind of beef. They've blocked each other's communications or whatever, what have you. But he had the perfect opportunity to be a mediator and let the situation play out in a better light. Instead, he used it to try to grift more money, threw out Rob, and then said, oh, if you want Rob back on the show, give me $100. And it's like, bro, you could have had so much more content there and so much more money. And you could have walked away from there feeling so much better with yourself. But I yield.
The way I heard Andrew speaking about this lower, I guess these lower realms of YouTube, it made me realize that we lack a lot of professionalism. And I think that we need to separate ourselves from the panelverse, make something. We can't be a part of that anymore, Moose. We can't.
I agree.
We can't be a part of tearing people down, making people look bad, speaking bad about them. It's one thing to make jokes. It's another thing to, just all out be mean, And I think that nobody's getting anything out of this, right? Did anybody get anything out of all of that? Did you receive growth? Did you learn anything? Was there anything productive there that you could extrapolate from that, besides all of the negative stuff? Did you see anything positive there?
Nope.
Was there anything beneficial for growth spiritually?
Nope. Not at all, actually.
What are we doing?
It's embarrassing because I
yes,
think
it is embarrassing. I'm totally embarrassed.
Yeah, it is really, rich people in life and successful people, they play the long game, but this is clearly a short game scenario. And I get it, when things happen unexpectedly, it's easy to just act in the moment. But, with all these recent trends in this space, with, I believe, this competition and everything, regardless of how that ends up going, I think that we found some pretty strong, some ideas in the background. TW, we talked about briefly, and then, Moose and I as well. I know he's not as able to commit to the time that it takes. But somebody asked, was Dusty invited to the stream? Of course he's invited to come here, dude. But I will give him.
It's like I'll jump in and say I don't want to talk shit about anyone.
Me neither, yeah.
But I do want to reveal kind of like the look that it gives other people out here. It's a bad look. It's a bad name for all of the communities when it comes to the Panelverse, right? It's about reputation. It's about being credible. It's about being sustainable. And there's nothing sustainable about what's going on right now. I agree with you to say it's a short-term thing. It's a good fix, but it's not something that's tangible and healthy for a long-term community.
Well, we use that word community, right? And everyone's like, oh, was there actually a community? I don't know. I would hope that Dusty and I were on good enough terms to where he can realize the sense that I'm not going to beg and plead for sort of and spend money like out of my ass just to get a chance for this 15 minutes of fame. And the people who do that, they should take a look at themselves, right? And I'm saying this as a member of this loosely based community. I've made it very clear. I don't stand on a side. I don't go. It's the same with politics. I don't stand on the left or the right. I might lean one way someday and then the next way another day. But we have to be aware of the way that this looks, right? We have people who go up there. We have 10th Man, whoever else fucking paid to be up there, and just they're sitting there and they're just thinking, yeah, this is it. We're gonna go somewhere now. We're going to make it someplace. And instead of just having a chance to really just stop and say, wait, what can we do to improve? What can we do to make our space a place where people want to come and be? Let's just fucking pay and maybe we'll win. It's a horribly flawed model. And I don't know what you think. It's the same thing. Did TML gain any sort of substantial growth from his debate with Andrew Wilson? No. Just a person and a few live viewers isn't going to do anything for us. So I'm super excited about the future for us OTW. I think that it's going to be bright because people are going to continue to want to tear us down as they see us, just putting our heads to a better place, right? And there's going to be shit talkers. There's going to be the ones who come and say that it's a lost cause because those people are the ones who are trying everything they can to keep things stagnant the way they have been. But we can do a ton of things, and they're not even that complicated. We can act like adults. We can treat this like a fucking business, which is what Flow State says he does. But that's not what I saw today. I saw it treated as a garbage can.
Yeah, I was kind of let down. I was expecting more. I mean, I really was.
That's not true, dude. You had to pay to do it. You had to pay to do it.
You had to pay. You weren't allowed to just like click the link and hop up on the panel. You had to pay your way no matter what. Whether you were the enemy, you were the friend, you were someone who's helped them out along the way. It doesn't matter. You still were grifted the whole way through. So it's all good. It's all good though.
All right.
I said what I had to say.
All right. So that's cool. OTW. I think that this is a time that I want to be very forthright, and we talked about our intentions, and obviously those are going to manifest going forward. I think that it's this clamor for this space, right, being the way that it is. There's expectations to the same thing with Paul, same thing with Flow State, where there's always going to be pushback whenever criticism comes along. Me and you, I spent I don't know how much time criticizing you these last few weeks, but I believe we were able to come out of it in a position of strength and more wise than we were when we started. I think this should be the expectation for anyone in any space ever. So this is not a hit piece on Flow State. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I hate him, stop watching him. No, you might be used to that, people in the audience. It might be what you're used to seeing. But no, I still have a ton of things that I like about him. I just think that this was a weak showing, right? And especially from this Trippy guy. I was over there yesterday on his show trying to explain to him, like, hey, dude, you aren't funny. You aren't interesting. You are just, I don't know what your deal is, but I guess you're just doing the right thing, right? Because you're just getting people's attention. But it's an easy win for them, too, because they get this notion to where they make more money, too. And it's true. Like any sort of thing like this where it's, oh, us versus them. We've seen it here manifest plenty of times. When there's a fight, people spend more money. So it's not like it's just benefiting the people here. It's benefiting them, too. So that's why they go for it. But it can be, I mean, if you're going to be the troll or play the character or be the goofball and try to provoke, at least do a fucking good job at it, dude. Don't be like Trippy. Are you familiar with this Trippy character?
Yeah, I've seen him a couple of times on different panels.
Does he make you laugh?
No.
I thought that was the point of a clown, is to make you laugh.
I don't think he's very funny. I mean, but that is what it is. I just think there could have been a better interaction. I think that when you get offered a chance to play with the big leaguers, that you should at least give it your all. And I don't feel like it was that, and that's all it is.
Or do a better job, with the trolls, right? Do something that elevates the the space, right? Like I had on hand, right? So he sent me a message. He's like, yeah, I you know, I don't know why he sent me the message in the first place. He was like, yeah, I'm going live with this thing and this thing. Maybe he just got so caught up in the moment, he got just overwhelmed and he didn't see my responses. But I sent him a couple things that would have been, I believe, humorous in the sense that it would have done exactly what he, I think, would want from a character like Trippy. But I'm not going to sit here and read his mind. I'm not like many other people. I don't live to serve people who I think can get me a leg up. I live to genuinely collaborate, right? And genuinely, I want to be held to higher standards. That's why I appreciate this shit where people are criticizing me and telling me what I can do better. And I want to do the same to others here, right? We cannot do what we've done forever. It's the insanity thing, right? What is the actual definition of that word? And expect things to change. So I hope you all realize that this comes from a place of love and saying that this is not the way forward. And I think that we can do a better job. I really do.
I'm going to have to agree with you there. And I think it's just about stepping up our game when it comes to the workflow, you know, and the structure and just bringing something, maybe less hours streaming and more time planning the stream, right? Making something worthwhile, having different segments, having little music segues and just something that's actually planned out and using old freaking TV shows and stuff if we have to research just to freaking get the flow of things, you know. They had the recipe. They had people glued on the fucking television screen. Maybe we should just look back into our history and see what they were coming up with back then and then didn't have AI, right? So now we have AI and we have a bunch of freaking archived information just on YouTube that we could use to benefit and make everything we do a lot better. You know, it's not hard to go check out a couple of Saturday Night Live shows. It's not hard to go check out a couple of old TV shows. You know, it's not hard to see how many times the camera flips and does different angles and the scene changes, you know, every certain time. These are all things you need to calculate when it comes to being a director and a director of photography as well. Timing. How many times does the scene change and in how many increments? Does it follow the music? Does it follow the beat of what's being said? Is the angle right? Is the light right? You know, it's none of this shit is thought of. Yeah, go ahead.
Question for you. Sorry to interrupt you, but my question is, do you think that everybody's afraid to collaborate?
No, I think it's fear of success. Once everybody's on the precipice of success, they crack, man. Because they are afraid of succeeding because I think it's actually subconscious, and because they're afraid of succeeding. It's very fearful for people who are used to failing. You know, it's fearful for people who don't really follow through with their dreams, you know, and whatever they, you know, they don't believe in themselves, nothing like that. So when it comes to a point where, oh, I'm going to succeed. Oh, but oh no, man, that's an unknown arena. You're not used to that shit. You don't know what the hell's going to happen if you succeed. Oh my God, you might be happy. That's a scary thought. You know, I'm being sarcastic, but it's the facts, man. It's fear of success. It can't be anything else but that.
So yesterday I saw this guy was live and I was listening to a little bit. He's just talking, speak easy. He's a big dumb idiot. Speak easy. This isn't that. And I was like, what is the point of this, right? What is the point of just talking shit for no, real purpose other than, I guess, to get their attention, which is fine if that's what he wants. So I jumped on there yesterday just to kind of say, like, what's the point? Because people have told me, like I can't even get past the point of a single decent conversation, which is important, right? I don't want to have a political conversation. I don't want to say, oh, I think that abortion is bad and this and that. It's been done 1,000 times before. I'm just not interested. It bores me, right? But with these scenarios to where people, they can't even associate with anyone from the space because people like this exist and they don't have any sort of serious side to them. So as someone who I believe I operate in both ways, right? I can have fun and provoke people, but I don't just do it endlessly.
Distance, you watch from a distance.
So I went up there yesterday. Was I yelling at you where?
Weren't you yelling at me in the live chat about some of this shit?
Probably. I feel like I have a lot of things that I want to yell at you about. I'm not sure if I've done it already.
Yo, Modern Man, how did your hitchhiking session go?
No rides, but
Damn.
Are you cosplaying as Carrie Sontag?
Who?
What was his name that he used to use? You know, Melanie, the old stoner guy that used to come on the stream and talk about.
No,
You kind of look like the guy in Cobra Kai.
Rider.
Oh,
I don't know who
You
either
know,
of
he
those
might have
people
been
are.
too.
But I do have a question for the Trippy. I want to
Okay.
know, like, so do you think that you I know you participate in some things that we would call trolling, right? And everyone loves to throw that word around here, maybe more willy-nilly than I would appreciate them to do.
Gasp. Trippy,
But
you troll?
I think that you make us trolls, I say us loosely, look terrible. I mean,
because you
it's
guys
not
don't know
a-
how to
not a
fucking
good
troll.
look. I don't know if that's true. I think that you might not know how to troll. I see Lady KT in the chat saying, "What the fuck are you even saying?" I'm not sure what I was saying when you sent that. It was a little bit back, but I want to. The thing is, right? This whole scenario started from my perspective with a question about stats, right? Can we prove a claim based on metrics versus, what you say versus what I say? And then he gets pressed on it, and I'll get to that in a second. But he just immediately backs off, right? I don't care. It doesn't matter. Let's move on. And it's just because you can tell it's not even important to him. So I was sending him a message as a response to him sending me the link and saying, "Hey, not the link to the StreamYard, but just a link to the video." Saying, "Hey man, like I can show you these statistics. I have them pulled up. I have them ready. I can put in some work so you don't look like an idiot." But it seemed to me like he would rather have looked like an idiot. Like he didn't really. All he needed was done. Just to have Andrew's attention was all that was actually needed, from my perspective.
I think that you might not know how to troll.
problem, rookie.
I'm going to try to moderate this. Modern Man, how should one troll?
Not excessively.
It doesn't matter how one should troll.
It should be effective and have some sort of reason for it. Like not just clout, right? Not just we want Speakeasy to notice us. Oh, I mean that's all I see.
Wow, that's
in
a
these attempts.
bitch pussy ass way to look at it. I don't give a fuck if Easy pays attention to me.
Oh, you don't?
I give a
That's not
fuck
the
if
entire
Easy
goal.
pays attention to his own fucking public image, and that's all Speakeasy
Well,
does.
why does it matter to you?
Why does he matter to you?
Yeah.
I mean,
Why do you think
because
that you have to
because
come
of it.
here? Why do you think that you have to
Well,
come here?
I came here because
Why do you
I
think that
believe,
you have to come here and try to protect another grown man?
Are you trying to be an easy
I don't
boy?
have any positive feelings about Speakeasy whatsoever.
Well, you're coming here and you're like, wah, 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 I don't like what Trippy's talking about. Then fuck off.
No, so that's the thing, right? I have to be a Speakeasy fan to be, engaging in this conversation. To where I don't understand the lack of clarity people have in the sense that we don't have to have this one side, and that be it.
You don't have to
I just
watch it
don't, I
either.
don't like being lumped into the same category as you.
Well,
That's
then
my
don't
issue.
call yourself a fucking troll.
I don't.
I call myself a clown.
I say that there's.
I already am so much better at it than you.
I mean, I think that's what you think, but I think that you might be mistaken. But it's.
I think that you're fully mistaken and you're looking a little bit out of your element coming here, looking at me like, what?
Very
Oh,
out of
yeah.
your weeds, sir.
But you should be
Very
calling
out of
me.
your
is-
Don't I look terrible here with the balls to actually have my face here
You don't
and
have any balls.
hide behind an avatar?
Hide behind it. Okay.
By the way,
so
what you
fuck
just did, Modern Man,
This is
like,
proof, though,
You
right?
just lost
That's
anything that you have
right?
to say by saying that. You should
Modern
be
Man,
able
what
to-
you just did.
You should be able to
like-
argue the idea and not the person. But you don't know
Okay,
how to
Modern
do
Man.
that. So, okay.
What you just
I don't know how
did.
to argue the idea. What is the idea?
The idea is that you're going to come here and try to tell me I don't know what I'm doing when obviously it's fucking working on people like
It's an
yourself.
opinion. It's not an idea.
No, it's not an
Why
opinion.
you
It's
have
an
to
opinion,
so
not an
bad?
idea.
You were begging to get up here in the chat, man.
I asked when he was going live, so I didn't have to listen to an excessive
More
amount
than
of
once.
his monologue.
More
I
than
just came back, saw he was live. Yeah,
More than
twice.
one. More than
Twice.
one.
Oh,
More
just
than one.
begging for your attention now, Trippy. That's fine. If you
To be
want to-
fair,
That's why
I've done the
you're
same thing as Modern Man.
Worse, sir.
Fletch, you're
Worse.
being a bit ridiculous. But Modern Man, what you're essentially doing here is is it as if a trans person came up to me and was like, "I'm trans. What you're doing looks bad for trans people. Oh, by the way, I don't really call myself trans or let anyone know I'm trans. So
Well, that's the thing, right? This whole loose definition of panelverse and troll and
There's
people
no
just lump
definition of
everything
panelverse.
together.
It's a made up
That's the whole
fucking
point.
name.
It might be a made up thing, but we're fucking lumped into it with people like you, and you're not funny. You're just a more. I mean, I'm trying to go in there authentically, right? Hey, can I let this guy know that this is sort of just a bad look? You know what I mean? And the timing was perfect because then today happened, and then it's like, well, look, my point is proven, right? I can't.
Your
help but
point
be
was
lumped into it.
proven. Sorry, I don't want to cut you off, but I
No,
will.
please.
Your point was proven when Andrew, if you would pull up that clip when Andrew was talking to Flow State, and you listen very carefully to what he says, when he's telling him that he's like in the major leagues, and he's in the little leagues, and all of us are in the little leagues, and this guy is literally making the little leagues look like they're unworthy to be in the big leagues, and probably will never have a chance to reach the big leagues because of what kind of content that we produce down below, because we have absolutely no credibility.
Exactly, dude. It's just I mean, it seems so clear to me, but for some reason, okay. So we have this I don't know what we'd call him here. He's actually in the studio. 1 second. Yeah, what's up? How's it going, buddy?
It's a clown avatar. Are you guys not realizing that when Andrew said that there were people riding his dick and following what they do for views, it's people like yourselves?
The amount of
you got to be kidding, right?
Out of 2 people, really? There's 3 of you on stage. You guys want to got Andrew's fucking dick?
So this is how you're going to manipulate everybody by trying to repeat No. You're going to try and spend your time to point out every little dude.
I know you're in a safe.
You're going to take out every little detail and you're going to mock that, right? You're going to go and try and play on the words. Please don't insult my intelligence, man. I don't care if I stutter. It doesn't mean that I'm not smarter than you. Please speak with us with some fucking intelligence. Be smart. Say smart words, sir. We can't understand them. Doesn't mean we pronounce them correctly, but we can understand the words when they come out of your mouth. So stop being such a fucking anyway, I don't even want to go there with you, but be clear, precise. Stop being like this, right? You're not getting anywhere with us like this. Yeah.
Are you going to be children and
see, now continue mocking. Keep playing your game.
Hold on.
I guess you didn't go through puberty and you're still not an adult yet, right? This is what's happening.
Keep talking over me because it's making my
well, I guess it's the only way I'm going to get through to you because seemingly the only thing you have is ad-homs and insults.
As soon as I open my fucking mouth, you're going to say something stupid.
Okay, just wait, OTW.
There you go again.
Give him a chance.
So while you keep playing this game, I'm just going to keep pointing out the dumb things that come out of your mouth. So go ahead, continue.
Okay, when you follow the leader like Andrew is what you're doing
who told you?
Hold on, OTW. I don't want to be. I'm just trying to keep. I can't hear.
You're going live to try to get views off of the current situation. That's it. That's all you're doing. So if you're not going to cope to it or cop to it, I don't know what to tell you, man, because this is shameful. You're just you're going to try to look like a big man. You didn't expect me to show up. You didn't expect me to show up, did you?
I don't care whether or not you're here or not. The point still stands true, right? This is short term. If whether or not there's people here or not has nothing to do with what could be done. And my point yesterday, the thing that we're reviewing is that you are not someone I want to be associated with. You're not funny. You think you're fucking funny.
Yeah, but you still came on my show. You don't want to be
for
associated.
Fucking
you're
7
not
minutes.
Fucking associated with me, anyway.
For 7 minutes, I came on your show to tell you exactly the point that was proven today.
It was a lot longer than 7 minutes.
How much longer was it?
And I never kicked you or anything. You left it on your own accord.
Give me your best sort of your best guess.
You felt flustered because I started playing videos. The show was meant to be fun.
I felt flustered or I felt bored and point proven, dude. You fucking watch videos, dude. You watch videos for.
Yes, I do.
First of all,
who do you think is going to come and be interested in someone who just watches videos?
Who wants to watch videos on YouTube? That was stupid. Why'd you ask that?
You got to be the video. You don't want to just pull that shit up. That's laziness. I've seen it here. I've seen it everywhere.
Goofy? You goofy. Okay.
So you're going to use Speakeasy's little language now, too. So the guy that you don't want his attention, right?
Oh, I can do whatever I want. It's his fault.
But do you want his attention?
This is obviously not going to be a productive and or interesting conversation.
Okay, Mr. fucking intellectual sitting there in your little chair. What do you have to say?
It's actually not that little, but thank you for pointing that out.
All right, you're not that little. I don't know if you want me to call you fat. What do you want me to do with that?
How about maybe not? How I don't know. Be smart.
Yeah, too bad that you're talking to a clown avatar, right?
Well, maybe
they talented.
It could have some kind of funny dynamic to have a smart clown talk.
Yeah, it does. Plenty of fucking people have told me that I'm funny. Plenty of people.
Your mom doesn't count.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Modern. Your mom's haircut doesn't fucking count.
Hey, you were always you were gonna laugh on that one too. Come on. That was good.
Well, it's funny because it's the lowest rung thing that he could have possibly have said, but you're cool with that, OTW, right? Like, it's fine for him to do it, but if I say anything...
Well, it's not like you're coming in here with good faith, sir.
No, yeah, that's the point.
I don't need to, because you started this...
Well, right, because nobody out here needs to respect anybody, right? Nobody needs to do anything. Nobody needs to bring themselves up to the next level and be a little bit more professional. Nobody needs that, right?
We can be... conscious of the fact that this right
Exactly.
here is a part of the problem. I'm willing to cop to it. I'm willing to acknowledge it. But the
What
things that we're
problem?
saying don't become any less real, right?
What
To where
problem?
you had an opportunity with somebody who would, you could see it dripping out of his eyebrows. He was there to have it. And I'm not a fucking fan of Andrew Wilson. None of us.
Sure, you're not.
We're
Okay.
not. We don't. Anyway, I'll speak for myself. I don't even like the debate sector. You guys talk over fucking bathtub plug shit, man. It's like dumb.
Cool. I'm not part of the debate sector. I don't even know what that
Haven't
is.
you been on what's it called? Verbal combat?
I don't know, man. You know what? I'm trying to remember the number. That's what I don't know. Maybe 3 times in a year.
Well, isn't that the debate sector?
I'm not fucking debating. I'm going in there to have a little fun, to bring a little levity to the situation.
But you didn't answer
know
my
that
question.
thing?
I asked you, is that not a debate sector?
I don't know. I thought it was called the PANELVERSE now.
Well,
No,
sir,
Now you're playing on words again. We're both talking about verbal combat. Now you're bringing it to the PANELVERSE. It's not
You're
what I'm
being
talking
ridiculous, dude. I come from
about. No, because you can't even hold a conversation. I'm loving having this conversation with a
Stop.
clown. It makes sense.
Hey, it's a true statement, right? To where people can say that I'm creating some sort of drama here. What was created by this, right? This is the epitome of the issue. We have Joe Cool who just joined us, but Tribucast, right? I get that you have the clown, so no matter what, you don't have a
I'm not
expectation to
falling
be
back
taken
on it.
seriously, right? But can you engage in a serious conversation? Are you capable of doing it?
Yes, and I have in the past, and I will in the future.
He is. Yeah.
It's
Joe
these
Cool is one of the
preconceptions.
best examples that I could give you. Why do you think Joe Cool doesn't promote his channel
You're
out here in the
coming off like a
PANELVERSE?
jackass right now. You just keep talking
Dude.
loud and fucking making the show
Dude,
all
just-
about
just-
yourself, OTW.
Dude, Tribucast, just come on, be good faith. Be
I'm
authentic.
trying to be good faith, but this guy's over here yelling at me.
Yeah,
calling
the
me
key word
unfunny,
there was
doesn't even
trying.
Know me? Doesn't even
Failing
know
for
me.
lack of preparation.
Doesn't even fucking know me, but he wants to be Mr. Badass right now, don't you?
No, he doesn't, dude. He doesn't
You
want
wanna
to be a
be the
badass.
guy.
He's trying to point something out to you. You're not being authentic.
Yeah, I walked right into the fucking lion's den over here, right?
Oh my
Okay,
god.
okay, the Lions Den. All right, Lions Den. Fucking then. All right, dude.
I'd like
Listen.
a one-on-one with Mr.
Yeah.
OTW.
Hold on though, because that was looping, right? You want a one-on-one, right? Can
Yeah, I
you
love it.
prove yourself to be authentic here, right? So you made a few claims. I'll let you get to OTW in just 1 second, right? Your claims were that I am, I'm wanting Andrew Wilson. I like Andrew Wilson. I'm a
I
fan
didn't
of him.
say that.
You didn't say that I was a fan of Andrew
I
Wilson.
said you went live because of the current situation so you could get views.
So you think I would have not gone live otherwise?
I don't think that you would have covered this topic otherwise.
What do you mean? Why did you cover this topic?
I was in the panel.
You don't think I tried to go up while it was actually happening?
On
Without any
Dusty's?
interest in bringing any? Yeah, of course. You think I'm going to pay
Yeah,
to do it?
well,
I'm going to pay $20 to get up there for my 15 seconds of fame.
he was letting people up there without paying $20.
I'm sure he
It's not
did.
my
But
fault that
I
you
don't.
didn't stick
I don't have
around.
the. It is. It's not your fault. You're right. But
Yeah.
that's the thing, right? I believe sincerely that you are the I don't know what we call it, like the scum of the internet, right? So
Cool. Watch
I
one
told
of my
you
Wednesday
yesterday.
shows.
Why would I watch anything you do? You can't even
Because
have
then
like
you would see
yesterday.
the actual
Yesterday, I
show that
came
I
up in
do.
good faith, right? I came up in good faith to have a hey, what is this thing where you call it trolling? It doesn't seem to be funny. It seems to be a waste of time.
Have I ever, aside from last night when I was fucking with you, because it was a fun panel and you came up being Mr. Stick in the mud, aside from yesterday, have I ever called myself like the king of trolls or the guy that people should look at for what trolling is?
I mean, your avatar says it all.
Oh, so now I draw myself and I'm just the troll? Come on, man. That's silly. That's silly. This is the authentic me behind this fucking avatar. I decided to draw it because I have artistic
it's
talent
not.
and I wanted to show that
It's
off.
not. It's not the authentic you. And I
Yes, it is. Everything you see on here was drawn by myself.
Dude,
Every single thing.
you even used the fact that you're talking to a clown avatar earlier on me. So what are you, actually the clown or the troll? Or is there a human being behind that we can actually talk to?
Yes, obviously there's a human being behind it. I used to
Okay,
do
well,
everything
that's
that
where I
do
want to
now.
go, man. I want to talk to the real man. I don't want to talk to the clown. I don't want to talk to the troll. I want to talk to the guy who has common sense.
Right, which is the same person that you're talking to right now.
Okay, so I'll put faith in that. All right, so let's have this conversation. What is with you people?
As far as
as entertaining this type of you're demonstrating a lack of maturity. Explain to me why that is happening.
Because not everything on the internet needs to be a serious conversation. Not every single one of us needs to
Right.
pretend that we're
And then we're going to
intellectual.
have, people with, no, I'm using Andrew Wilson as an example, but there's not just him out there. That makes these people with hundreds of thousands of followers and extremely a big influence on YouTube, obviously. It just fucking harms the rest of us. The rest of us that actually want to create something.
Wait, that's interesting. What you saw on Flows, or you guys talking about something else, harmed the rest of you? Did I hear that correctly?
Right. When it comes to reputation and
Harms
credibility.
The rest of us. We are on a platform with millions of people who use it, correct?
Yes.
Millions of people, hundreds of thousands of creators.
When you
My
have
point
people
being-
who are telling other people that this particular sector is the lowest kind of garbage that you'll find on YouTube.
Excuse me.
That's
but
kind of
what
a
I'm
pretty bad
saying-
reputation, and it's not caused by
what I'm
the majority
saying
of us.
is- What I'm saying is nothing that I do has any bearing on what you people do. It does not make you look bad because I'm not associated. This is the first time I've come over here. I've never seen OTW around to my knowledge, unless you were on a panel with me at some point. I don't remember.
You know what's funny?
I believe this is the first time we actually meet.
Yeah,
but
this
I've
is-
seen you around, though.
This is Trippycast trying to establish himself as something that is interesting, which is the entire point. Is he's not.
I don't give a fuck what your
less
opinion is.
interesting than
That's
me.
an opinion. Other
It's-
people
it's-
have a different opinion,
I'm
and
glad that you
yours
have
does
two
not matter to
different
those people. who
Landry,
have a
do
different
you
opinion.
agree that with OTW that what happened on Flows, because I saw his name in the title, do you agree that it harms everyone, makes everyone look bad?
So I want to give, sir, I guess my timeline here, just to answer your question, and I'm not trying to dodge it.
Uh-huh.
I sent you a text asking for the link. You said it wasn't public. I didn't catch the whole thing, but what I did catch is this started off with between Flow State and Andrew as a conversation about a claim that was made. Right, very simple. Did he buy or did he send bots somewhere? And it could be easily proven with tools that exist. So I immediately hopped on to the nerd sites and started.
I'm not sure that's what it was about. If I can interrupt, it was more about the Sarah shit, right?
Yeah, the Sarah shit. It was about whether or not he bought her subscribers, or something with subscribers in a sense that they.
Yeah. There was like a transfer of subscribers from one place to another, and but all of that is just bathtub argument bullshit, right?
Yep.
But what was it really about?
Well, but my point is that when I see that,
that's the whole point. It was about nothing.
Yeah, there we go.
No, you guys are missing it, right? It was about, okay, I guess to some degree, you guys you're hitting it on the head. But what it was about was coming to a point. Flo's been trolling him and Rob all of this time, and Andrew hasn't shown up. He sent he sent Flo a text or something saying, all right, motherfucker, whatever you want to talk about, get your knucklehead friends together and we'll address it at one time. That's what it was about.
Okay, but so I'll try to be quick here. But my point is that I was trying to, obviously reach out and say this is something that could be proven, right or wrong, either way. So I ran the numbers and I was, trying to let them know. So I'm not going to, rush in. I know there's a lot of people who want to get in the conversation. So I'm just playing it, as I work on other things in the background, and then I see Trippy come on and just make a fool of himself, right?
You are being a little bitch right now. You know what? You want fucking blood sports, Trippy? Is that what you want? Modern
I don't want anything to do with
blood
Trippy,
sports history on here, man. You want to
point
fucking
is-
talk shit in your little, I'm being professional. You're not being a fucking pro. You're sitting here, you're jealous of what I've been fucking doing.
That's
and
false.
you're
I believe
trying
that
to
he's
use it.
here to put the
Don't
mirror
talk
in
for
your
him,
face.
please. Don't
No,
talk
I'm
for him,
showing
please.
you because
I
I've
would like him to talk
I've
like
been
an
through the
adult.
experience
Come on,
myself.
Can we just
Experience.
like both of y'all just like
For
one at a time? Come
himself.
on.
I'd like to hear you talk for
I
yourself.
don't
Modern Man.
want to. I was trying to. Yeah, I still can.
Yeah. Go ahead. What do you got to say?
Would you like to
what?
say it again?
I said you're being jealous about the things that I've been doing.
Projection.
And you're acting, I don't care, OTW, whatever, dude.
One thing
Look,
to do.
you're acting as if I'm having some kind of effect on you, but I'd never seen your fucking name come around outside of a live chat until very recently, which was yesterday. And then now you got a problem with what I'm fucking doing? Come on, bitch. Let's go.
I didn't think you knew Trippy, Landry.
He doesn't
Of
fucking
course
know
I know
me.
who it is. Yeah, of course. I mean, I see him around. I see him just like sort of
Oh,
licking.
this guy's showing up at the cartoon
What's
on
your
debates.
beef with him that he looks like a clown? And I
Yeah.
got dog it. Not the he literally looks like a clown. Is that it? Is bad for him on
No.
panels?
So yesterday I went up to address him because I jumped onto a stream. I was in the chat and he was just talking about Speakeasy, seemingly for no purpose. Just like, oh, Speakeasy. I got these
Because
videos
I
about
fucking
Speakeasy.
felt like it.
I understand, but my point is that kind of content, right, is just, to me, it seems like you want his attention, right? You want to get Speakeasy's attention.
Flo lives off of that shit.
I know
we got a problem with that? Son?
No, I'm not saying that we do. I'm just saying that if it's going to be done, it should be done better, right? Because it was
said you're untalented.
Okay. Hey, wait a minute then. Okay, I got a good
Yeah.
question for you at that point. If you think you can do it better, then why don't you fucking do it?
Why does
Yeah, that's the
something that I would
plan.
want to do it?
Or actually
That's
give
the
some
plan,
actual criticism, like some I don't know,
yeah,
helpful
objective criticism. Yeah. Psychological breakdowns
Instead of just
and
going,
constructive
"You're not doing a
criticism.
good job."
Well,
then
I'll
give
meet
some constructive
anyone
criticism.
authentically. You know what I mean? I've gone at OTW
Yeah.
plenty times, but I can
Yeah.
also have
A lot more than
engagement.
what he's,
fine.
just this conversation is nothing compared to, the story between Landry and I.
But that's
lately.
the point, right? There exists an option for everyone here to
Yes,
do something
ultimately.
better and to just to interact in a way that is meaningful if it presents itself. I believe TrippyCast is the epitome of why people won't even go there with people like
Well,
me.
there
at
you
PW.
go. You
Because
keep
you
trying
are-
to throw shade at me, but you don't have any constructive criticism. You got nothing. Oh, he's bad. Okay, big fucking deal. Don't watch me then.
I don't.
There, as said,
I don't
hundreds
watch
of
you.
thousands of other channels that should be spending time watching.
I don't watch you, dude. I went in there yesterday.
And if you would actually look at what goes on, I only join the panels when it's open panel. Oh my God, threw a huge hole, a huge wrench into what you're trying to say about me.
I'm not sure what you're saying at this
Right.
point anymore. I've actually lost.
I only join it
um,
when it's open panel after the fucking debate, dude.
I don't even know what you're saying, to be fair.
Exactly.
I believe
and
I
that's
believe
why,
this is just detracting from the initial point that was trying to be made here when you
And
went up
that's why-
onto Flow State's panel and you started interacting
today?
with Andrew Wilson. Yes, today.
when I got a phone call asking me if I'd like to join.
Right,
It's
was
just
that from
intense.
Andrew Wilson?
Oh, no.
No, but Andrew Wilson's tweet to me asking me to start my own panel about the situation was from Andrew
to
Wilson.
address some claims, right? To clear up the air about some facts that weren't correct.
That's not how he worded it.
But is that not the way he started the entire debate off? I mean, we can pull it up.
No. You want to know what the tweet was to me from Andrew Wilson? It says, "Oh, hey, you little fuck. You want to talk shit? Let's see all your panelists back it up." That's
And
the beginning of the tweet.
You
It
are the
continues.
easy target that he desired. So you are that. I'll give you that.
Right. He
But
thinks
it
I'm an
sound
easy
like he
target.
wanted him to talk
But if you
shit, bro.
notice,
They both.
if
But
you
if it's
fucking
in both,
notice,
I know there's money
It
for
does.
both
I
sides.
know that you
It
guys don't
does.
know this,
Dude,
but I was
listen,
sitting
you're repeating yourself
backstage every
when you
time
do.
Andrew threw a little swear at me. Every time he called me a name, I was backstage. He made sure that I couldn't respond to him every time he had some little fucking dick up the ass bitch move to make.
Well, what was that though? Right? What was that sentence? Was that something that was? I mean, if I was him,
That's what he
even as
tweeted
me,
at me, dude.
even as me, I mean, I'm showing restraint by not backstaging you now because you're continuing.
You want to
show
stop
that-
swearing?
I don't care if you swear. I'm not going to be the language police here. That's not how I
Okay.
operate. But the
I can have more respect for you than that. No problem.
okay.
But anyways, if he's gonna make a tweet like that to me, then what does he want? He wanted what
I
he
know.
got.
I know
And I
that.
could have made it a hell of
I'm
a
not,
lot
I'm
worse
not
for
here
him
to
if I
tell you that he
wanted to.
didn't. Well, good for you, dude. Who gives a shit? Like even like a statement
I know.
like that, right?
Hey, that's
I
the
could have
point,
made
dummy.
it so much worse
Hey,
for
modern.
him.
Modern. You know what?
Yeah.
I could ask you the same question. If you think I'm making everybody look bad, why do you give such a shit? Don't watch me.
I don't. Again, we can go back to that point, right? I don't. I went up
Honestly,
to-
it wasn't just you. I think it was like there's a lot of you. That it was like it was pretty obvious to
Right.
see. It wasn't just you, man. It's just like
even
it's,
right now, dude, you
it's the
can't even
mob
have a
thing
fucking
there.
authentic interaction right now. You're still
I'm
trying to,
having an
like, play a game.
authentic interaction right now, sir.
You know, it's the interaction to get a reaction, right? This is what they call trolling. This is the level of it, right? That's see like that, the clown noise. You know, it's in your mind.
Sorry, I moved my foot.
It looks like OTW has a problem with everybody attacking Drew or bad form, and you and Trippy.
Actually, I
shit
have
seem
a
to be
problem
more
with everybody attacking everybody.
Yeah, it's a problem. It's something that happens on YouTube once in a while when there's like a big falling out and it's made public.
You do the same shit, OTW.
Yeah, I mean,
not anymore. I've been proving otherwise lately, and I've been stepping up my game.
That's
He's
besides
allowed
the
to
point.
change.
We can still prove things more and more going forward. You know, that's the whole goal, right? We can say words, but actions are going to speak louder. Right now, I'm aware that this is it's a part of it, right? It's a part of the problem. But
yes, I saw Flo's a piece of shit in the title. Thought I'd hop up. Yeah,
I didn't say
Yeah, you want to know?
And I don't
you
think he's
remember-
a bad person. I don't have anything against him. I was frustrated in the sense that when everyone was coming on and it was like the first people, like the club owner panel members, right? You know, at that point to where I'm like, dude, I just recently worked on this project for you. You know, I accidentally revealed it before it was too soon, you know, involving this whole thing to where we've had these chats. And if you don't want to pay me because I accidentally revealed the sneak peek too early, that's fine. It doesn't bother me the least bit. But when I see these people doing a horrible job communicating and everyone's just giddy because, oh, we got Andrew Wilson. Ooh.
I figured that's what it was, man. You were mad mostly because you didn't get a chance to get up and voice your opinion. I've seen that happen to a lot of people, and OTW claim remains a little different. And you still have some personal with Trippy.
I'm not going to pay for it, like just in that sense of listen. I believe value for value, but that's the thing, right? This is the short-term value that's going to be great. I'm glad to see that he made a ton of money. The thing is with Trippy, dude, he's just the easiest, the weakest link here, right? Because I mean,
weakest fucking link. Look at you, man. Like that's your.
Look at me, right, with my face on the screen, right? You know what else I could do with this face right here, right now?
I could turn this into. Bothers people like yourself. That's good for me. I like that. That makes me happy that you
it doesn't. You know, that's the thing, right?
On camera. You lost everything else that you have to say by asking me to be on camera. What do you want out of that?
I don't.
What do you want out of that? What do you think is going to happen if my camera goes on? Am I going to?
I mean, I know you're. I mean, it doesn't matter.
I used to do shit like this to doxers. Okay, on camera.
I bet you're a doctor, dude.
I have bigger nuts than you'll ever fucking see. Well, maybe not. Actually, you might get a guy with bigger nuts flopping in your face.
This is like this is the
you
whole
want to
point,
sit
right?
there and you want to act so
why
serious.
Andrew backstages you. I'm giving you the courtesy right now.
I don't care, dude.
To not backstage you.
Thank you for the courtesy.
To be backstaged.
Thank you for the
courtesy. You're not authentic.
I'm
so
authentic.
I'm a clown.
You don't understand. And thanks for calling me a doxer, which is just like some bullshit that you want to say out loud, but you'd never in your life be able to find anywhere where I was pro dox.
Nobody knows who you are.
Nobody knows who I am, yet I've had the same exact channel for the entire time that I've been on YouTube.
Just the way he said that, he's disgusted by the thought that you called him a doxer. Just the tone. I know that nigga ain't never doxed nobody. Just his
that's fine. That's fine. But look, this is irrelevant.
Retract it, please.
That'd be fucking nice. Fuck
Retract
that.
it.
Damn, retract it.
I'm just saying the fact that he's not a doxer, right? So he's somehow more important because whatever. I don't care whether or not you think that that's going too far. If that's going too far for you, it's same for me, right? We can agree on that, right? I can agree.
Doxers in my history while on camera.
Who are you trying to prove something to?
I'm trying to tell you my history a little bit since you don't know.
Okay, I'm doing really good things, dude. No, just fucking have a conversation.
This is why I keep snapping back to calling you names, is because you're purposely being irritating. And you know what you're doing.
I'm purposely being irritating?
You're trying to bring it out
irritated.
of me. And you know what? You're not going to get it from now on. You want to sit there and you want to act all fucking high and mighty.
Let's listen to projections more. Let's go ahead.
Listen to projections. That projection that you did with calling me a possible doxer or whatever the fuck that was, that's projection.
I think this is interesting how much.
And look at the smile on your fucking face. You're letting it out.
Again, the person without the camera is going to comment on my facial appearances and the way.
Exactly. That's why you want me on camera, so you have something to talk shit about. But you won't get it.
I'm not talking shit, dude. I'm talking to you like a man.
Yeah, if I turned on the camera, you'd see the same fucking face. Just imagine that.
You'd have makeup on right now?
Yep. Makeup, green hair.
You might as well do that. That takes some effort, right?
Do you think this is just a sound pad right now? This shit's real. I'm wearing a mocap suit right now.
Hey, dude, Joe Cool laughs at everything, so don't think that's the way.
Right, I do everything.
He's buzzed. But yeah, I'm sitting here in a mocap suit. I couldn't turn the camera on if I wanted to. I'm tied into the internet.
Do you see what I'm saying, though? I mean, like, at all?
You see what I'm saying? You want to be an intellectual on the internet, that's fine.
I don't want to be an intellectual on the internet. That's never been my claim.
That seems like what you're attempting.
That's what you're used to,
it's
right?
equivalent to an
This
armchair
is the same
psychologist.
problem
It's
that we
pretty
see
useless.
with Rob Noor and with fucking Speakeasy, right? They assume that everyone's coming out of the left side or the right side.
Okay,
When that's
so what?
fucking garbage, dude.
Let them do that. Now what?
I
Okay,
do
let
let
me
them do
ask
that.
you
They do
and
that every day.
OTW. You and OTW, or you or OTW. I'll rephrase that. Do you or OTW think that everything out of a person's mouth when they're live streaming should be serious?
Who said that?
Well, so far nobody. That's why I ask. Or do you think
No,
that people can
fucking
have
course
fun?
not, dude. Of course, dude. That's the best part, dude. When we're having
is.
fun, it's
right.
10 times better than when you are, because when you are, it's juvenile and it's pathetic. Like right now.
Juvenile and pathetic. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. I'm glad that I get your seal of approval in that fashion. Can I just be juvenile and all this pathetic on my own without you, I don't know, crying about it?
Of course, you've done it many days, and you will do it many more days to come.
Can I
right?
ask you
Because-
what level of scolarity you have, just like for just for sake of argument here?
He's smarter than you are.
Yeah, your scolarity. It's like, did you were part of a frat club or something?
No.
Like, did you go to college?
Hell no.
So
you're like high school?
No.
Hey, I want to actually point something out now that you mentioned that, right? So I took a little bit of a key point when I was watching this yesterday.
That's the whole point.
Right?
It's a fucking thing, dude. There was no PANELVERSE. Go ahead.
I gotta ask you,
Look at this chat, right? At the level of intellect in this chat.
Exactly.
It's worse than yours, OTW. So
Try to attack my chat. Sure, go ahead.
I mean, it's just people who don't even know what the fuck they're doing online, right? That these people are. We were the scum of the internet, right? And I've been trying to just think OTW. That is our own issue, right? So we wish to do better, and we can wish and wish all we want, but we're never gonna.
It's weird. Why do I feel like I got you right where I want?
Bear with me here, but it's inspiring for me to at least see that Snafu isn't so bad after all. Fucking Cage, I guess he's not the worst thing in the world, because your side is even worse. There's no humanity to it at all. It's nothing but eternal trash. You live and die for the clout, right? That's what your lifeblood.
Actually. No.
You don't. Okay, so you don't
Not
exist
even a
as
little.
What was what was your monologue about yesterday?
What was my monologue around? You said you left.
I did. I caught.
Did you
3-4
rewatch
minutes.
it
I
on
was
the
waiting
stream?
for you to open the panel, and it was just you saying, "I speak easy." It's just a big dum dum.
Yeah, I was talking about the events and things that happened to me throughout the week. And Mr. Unicorn Wallace and Amanda Thomas and Melanie Cosmic Fox and P. Fletch and Toasted Man Bad and Smokey Guru and Skeet 420 and Spittle Buggies. One of my favorite people along with P. Fletch. Spittle Buggies. Jade out there. We got a lot.
You doing your shout outs?
Yeah, I was just reading those. I don't want to know what you do with her. Okay. Just make sure she's wearing thigh highs. That's kind of part of the deal. What can I put for a dono goal? How will we celebrate if I hit the dono goal at 15 super chats? Doesn't matter which ones. Within, we'll say, it's going to go long. We'll say 2 hours. I'll hit myself with a pie. I will hit myself with a pie. An animated because I can actually hit myself with a pie, dipshit. Or shit.
Dude, no one would even
you don't
see
know
it if you
anything
fucking did
about
it.
me, and you want to sit here and you want to act like you fucking do. You are a piece of shit right now.
Is he
You're just
trying
gonna
to
go ahead
show
and
us
go
how
through my fucking thing, not even know a fucking time stamp. Gain like a state or whatever wants to sue that TV show about him for like spreading lies and
My
like,
God, I'm
making
talking a
things
whole
up.
lot about Easy right now. Talking about the fucking Ed Gain story.
Are you trying to show us he's not talented right now?
Thank you for disproving yourself. You look stupid right now. Blow yourself
can't
up
hear
on
you.
the screen. Show people how confused you are.
Calm down a little bit. Slow down
No.
so I can hear you speak.
No.
Oh.
Man, you got 5 more fucking minutes to prove what you're trying to prove, and
I
I'm out.
don't even need that, dude. You can leave now.
This is a waste
I had
of
no
fucking
intention.
time.
It is a waste of time.
Look, dude.
You are a waste of
You are
time.
not actually going to talk to me right now. You're going to obfuscate. You're going to fucking change the subject every time I bring up a fucking point. You want me to look stupid, but you're
Do you
failing
hear the
at it.
script? Everyone listen to the script.
Script
Just
my
kidding.
ass. I don't need a
I'm
paper
not
in front of
talking
me.
to you. What am I not
you're not
talking?
trying to talk to me. You're trying
Okay.
to make me look
What's
one way.
up?
You're trying to lead the
Let's
conversation,
talk.
and you're
Let's
trying
talk.
really fucking hard, and it's failing. You can't even find a damn timestamp. You should have had
I
it
didn't
ready.
plan for you to come
Talking
up
about
here,
a
dude. I
paper.
don't
Of course
give
you
a shit
didn't.
about
You
your
want-
content.
You don't want me to come up here because you're afraid of what I have to say. You're scared.
You're
that
here
I'm
right
gonna
now.
turn
You're
out
not
more smart.
backstage. What are you gonna do? You don't even have that
you're
excuse,
scared
right?
that
You're
I'm
not
going to turn out
backstage.
actually
You're not
able to
kicked.
talk to you on a
I'm
one-on-one
scared.
basis.
Okay, you're here right now, so let's talk.
point.
Go ahead.
5 minutes.
talk.
It just
Go ahead
went
and
down
talk,
to
right?
4.
I thought I was scared. So
So what's your point? What's your point? I'm making you look bad. No, I'm not, dude. I don't know who you
I
fucking
forgot
are.
about that.
Yeah.
And they just couldn't just be trippy, right?
You're
You'd have to
lucky
have the
I'm here
same
right now.
complaint with everybody. You wouldn't be so invested in him. That complaint would have to be
Oh, no,
leveled
dude,
across.
this is not like
You're gonna
OTW,
go
dude. I don't give a
flying
shit
right
about
now.
Trippy, dude.
You're gonna make that fucking stupid face because you think I'm upset, but no, I was just getting your fucking attention, and it worked, and it will continue to work because
That's
you know
the other
what?
thing that they do, right? They make
Does it
everything
really
seem
matter to
intentional
you?
and purposeful, right?
Does it
Another
really
move.
matter to you if I talk shit about Easy?
No, what the fuck does it matter to me? That's the thing.
Don't turn on automatically.
Remember
adjust
what I
my
was
mic.
telling you, Landry,
Please.
earlier about manipulation? I told you
It's-
before, you got to sit back and listen, man.
Yeah.
It's revealing itself. I mean, I see it. It's more clear than it ever has been.
This is
love
the
it. Clearly
reason
that's
why
ever has
I
been.
started off my conversation with him by asking him if he was going to be the clown, the troll, or the human being.
Yeah,
Right?
and now you're
Because
talking about a
I needed to
conversation
know who
you
I
guys
was
had behind
talking
the
to
scenes.
before I had the conversation.
And you're talking about a conversation you guys had behind the scenes.
Talking
so that
about
can
you, dumbass.
Continue.
Yeah,
No,
I
he
was
mentioned
talking
the
about you right
conversation
now.
That you, the first.
Oh,
thing you
yes,
said-
I did. You're right.
Yes,
I
yes,
did.
Not the part he's currently talking about. Okay, I'm sorry
Yes.
that you can't like listen to the
We're
conversation
following.
as it rolls,
Continue.
and you can only focus on one part of the
Dude,
conversation.
stop doing that, man. You're not. It's not going to
Let me
work.
finish
Continue.
fucking talking.
No,
You're
not
not-
when you're just
you're
going to
not
go
doing
off
anything.
into
Yeah, well,
fucking
I
la
had a
la
point.
land and
I
make
had a
no
point.
sense.
I had a point.
Well, make it then.
You did. It was
Well, I
something
was
about
getting there.
He
You won't let a
think he
single
talked
person
about
land
at
a
the
fucking
beginning
plane.
of this
If you
stream.
project, man, I'm gonna fucking overtalk you.
Don't
Of course
do that
you're
either.
gonna
We don't
overtalk
need,
you
we don't
because
need
that's
either
all
one.
you've
We can
got.
do better than this, right?
You want to
Trivia
sit there.
Trivia
You want to
Cast,
declare
you-
other people's channel are making you look bad. Well, then unsub, leave. Don't watch my show again.
We don't watch your show,
What
dude.
am I doing? That's
You're
making you
making-
look bad. Am I joining after? Am I joining panels?
The example
after the
was
debate?
on Andrew Wilson and your interaction with him earlier. Can we leave it at that? Can we focus on the conversation here?
Modern Men keeps
That's
bringing
fair,
up that
Trip.
he has seen me on debate panels. I only join after the debate's
Wait,
over.
wait. But
No, see, you're
OTW
obfuscating
is
now.
talking
I'm
to
telling you
right
to
now.
focus,
I'm
dude.
not.
OTW is talking to you right now. Address his argument. That whatever the fuck it is.
Make your argument.
My argument is your presentation with your interaction with Andrew Wilson
What
earlier
about it
on
specifically,
the Dusty.
OTW? Yes,
Right.
we know he did a presentation. What was it that you didn't dig about it?
Landry mentioned it earlier. You looked like a fool.
Be specific, bro. You can't just give emotion. You're dumb. You're stupid. Be specific so he
That's
can
all he's done
readdress
this whole
your
time,
point.
fucking Joe Cool. Come on, man. Be fair.
Right, well, they're trying right now to do the good faith shit. They're giving
Okay.
each other some back and forth.
All right. I'll
Please
give
be
you that much.
specific.
I'll give
Yeah.
you that much, Joe. Look, you went up on there, and instead of having a genuine conversation, it went right to the nonsense.
All right, I
There was
couldn't
nothing
relate.
substantial there. Did anybody learn anything from that interaction besides watching two grown men argue over a bathtub plug?
Go ahead, Trip. I understand his
bathtub.
point. He is saying that you just went
That's
out
the
there
metaphor I'm using.
and attacked the man or
You
something.
think your opinion is that I looked bad. My opinion is that I looked fine. Okay. I don't care. Your opinion is your opinion. You're going to hold it whether I argue.
Right, but the issue is I'm not
Or
even
not.
saying it directly to you. I'm also addressing Andrew Wilson, who, in my belief, seems to be an intelligent man, has been in places like, what's that guy's popular, somebody help me out here.
Whatever podcast.
No, well, there's that, but there's Pierce Morgan.
Here's more.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, and this doesn't even relate just to Andrew Wilson, but I'm surprised to see how he can end up entertaining this low level type of panel verse interactions when he actually considered all of this the garbage of YouTube. So I'm curious. I think he's just as stupid as the rest of you in the sense of what we're talking about here.
Well, that's your opinion. I mean, he owns a business. He's trying to run it as best as he can, right? I'm sure that this is like, this level is probably new to him. He's climbing, right? So he's trying to.
We're supposed to be the low level of YouTube.
Well,
no, okay.
I mean his
Can I
numbers.
say
I mean his
something?
like
Let me
sub
say
numbers.
something, yo. Let me say something because fucking this is all I'm hearing right now.
Yeah.
Andrew says this thing. He has this thing where I'm a god and you low level fucks are supposed to
That's
suck
right.
my toes when I come around. It sounds like you're falling into it, saying, Trip, you didn't suck his toes. You offended him. He may not help out the rest of us. That's
I
what I'm
agree with
hearing
Joe.
right now.
I didn't suck no toes.
No,
I came
you
in
guys
there.
are not looking. You're looking at it
Oh.
too specifically. You're not taking a bird's eye view of the situation and looking at it from an objective point of view. So
No,
if
I
you're
do
looking
that
at it
too.
from an objective point of view, there's not just this Andrew Wilson, Trippy involved, and Joe Cool, and the fucking the Powder Dusty. It's all of you together that make the rest of us look bad. So us that are actually trying to get through the fucking echelon and been working hard, and obviously have been through a lot of bullshit, man. So I believe that we have the experience enough to fucking see that at one point we need to grow up, man. You know, we actually have to act like real adults out here, have some maturity, treat each other with respect, and get things fucking going. You know, it would be better if we actually worked together than spend our time fucking, dividing each other, just like the fucking system is programmed to keep us in division. We're fucking here doing the same fucking thing at a micro level that they're fucking doing at a macro level. We're no better than these people, and we're the ones that are supposed to be the truthers and fucking exposing these fuckers. But hey, look at us. We're acting just like them.
OTW? I want to say I agree with you. There should not be these public giant arguments that go down on the internet where all these other people that have nothing to do with it are involved. I totally get it, dude. We should be able to work together. The bigger channels and stuff, keep it a little quiet. Like deal with your BS, right? You know what I'm saying? Like deal with their BS or whatever in DMs. Don't make it huge and public and don't go out there.
I agree with you right there.
Right.
That's logical. That's actually being professional. It's being a mature man who's going to take care of his fucking grievances behind the scenes and not bring it out into the public.
And
why does all of this need to be in the public for some sort of fucking drama trip to get your fucking dopamine hit? I mean, come on, man. There are fucking channels out there that have hundreds and thousands of subscribers. Look at Joe, man. He doesn't need to have drama. He covers the drama that's already going on the streets, pretty much showing everybody how dysfunctional this society is, and we're not doing anything better on this fucking thing. Why do you think he doesn't promote his channel on the lower tiers of fucking Panelverse YouTube? Because he doesn't want the drama over on his fucking channel.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure if that's true. I'm just hanging
You've
out.
actually those words actually came right out of your mouth one time when you were having a conversation with Paul. I was there.
Yeah. Please find it. I don't promote my channel anywhere.
To continue off of
That's
that.
what I said.
Right.
You don't put your channel anywhere. That's exactly what I said.
Over here, I don't promote it anywhere.
Continue off of that. Modern men.
Well, I don't know because I don't follow you everywhere, but I'm just saying, like,
you've never seen me even say like, subscribe.
I want to say something to modern men.
Sorry, y'all. What's up?
I want to say, like, I don't see you as a person that goes live just off of this stuff. I did say that, but that's what I thought it was at first. All right. Like, you're not a guy that goes live off of this kind of stuff all the time. Like, you're not involving yourself every day or anything like this. But to me, this seemed like that when I first came in.
Dude, so I know that it's hard to follow when you don't see everything that happens, right? There's a ton of people live all the time, all the places. I get it. So, this week has been a very positive week in the sense of there hasn't been much infighting, right? So then this happens and it's sort of an opportunity for people to, dip their toes back into this. It's them versus us. When my thing is I want to be able to say, fuck Andrew Wilson, but I also want to be able to say, fuck Flow State. You know what I mean? Without having to be, oh my God, he said what?
I don't
that's what fucking happens. Does that
I'm not
make
going to
any
say,
sense?
Fuck anybody right now, but like you should have that right. You should have that ability.
Well, here's the thing, right? Because I still like Flow State. I still think that there's parts about him. But I can say that, fuck
like
this shit that happened. I did this shit with OTW. You know what happened? At the end of it, because I was able to criticize them, the progress made was beyond anything that would have been made if I just said,
understood.
I'm scared to go there.
And I want to afford you that same thing. Like, dude, you're more than welcome to be joining my channel and stuff. Like, I don't, this right here, you don't really know me. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't
really know
any vision to that, right?
So I apologize for coming in with such heat and starting a bunch of BS, but I thought that's what this was at first. I apologize. But at the same time, right? Well, not at the same time. There's always going to be a channel, some channels, many channels who are going to involve themselves in this kind of drama for views. And I don't see you doing that. This is, as far as I know, just you recapping.
I would press
what
that
happened
in
yesterday.
button right fucking now, dude, to have like an authentic exchange. I've done it before.
Yeah,
I don't do this shit. It doesn't give me money, right? The live thing that, Flowstate can do it and he has his monetization that serves, him and great, his family. Perfect. But for me, the live count, it does not increase the amount of income this brings me. It just doesn't, right? I've proven to myself, and it's been a shocking endeavor to people want to pay when they see something that isn't this, right? This is not where people want to pay for this. They go to places like Flowstate and that. And I've had sort of a revelation, right? To where I've been interacting with people before where I want to give them the chance just to say, hey, are you human? Just the way that I think OTW tried before,
he did.
It went wherever it went. Because we spend how much time online and we can't do anything better, right? So my point is that this live streaming thing, and this is the problem, right? This thing where people want to sit here for 12 hours, that's the problem. The solution isn't this. This isn't, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I'm not doing drama. I'm not doing drama.
It bigger.
But
it makes it into a bigger problem for those involved when outside people are involving themselves, right? It can make it a bigger problem because then those bigger people, those people with larger amounts of subs, have more and more people coming into their chat and talking more and more shit and spreading more, like when you read the chat, it does affect the person who's reading it, especially if it's their channel. So then they get like angry at the person who they think said something, even though a lot of the times they didn't even say it.
That's why, right now I haven't read the chat like a bit. I don't even know how long it's been because
Landry,
I don't think
you
it's going to be.
Remember what you were saying. You were on a fucking roll. You were saying this. We can't sit here for 12 hours. This is not the solution. I think you were about to present one.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that, right? Because so me and OTW, we had our beef and all that. You saw a lot of that at Joe Cool, and it ended recently where it's been pretty cool, and people have been like, "Hey, what do we do now? Now there's peace. What happens? I guess we got to start a fight." I saw some people in the chat. All these people who have had their fucking thumb up their ass, they're having fist in their mouths, not saying shit because things are positive. There's still numbers, right? Just waiting for this shit right here, so they can say, "Oh my god, it's all you guys fucking do."
I know you're right. That's why I'm giggling. I know he's right.
But what have we been doing this week? We fucking have Gen X Jeff coming around and just saying, okay, let's do this creative collaboration. Let's do this. There's shit that people have been coming around to say, what can we do that's different? Yeah, you know what? You're right. But there will still always be these people
you blew all of that shit by putting Dusty's name in the stream and bringing all this drama. You blew all of that fucking good.
No. Nothing is blown, right? Because that's a key part of the issue, right? I'm frustrated with the way that that he handled things in a way that is sincere and real, right? But that doesn't mean that I'm anti-Flowstate or pro Andrew Wilson. That's the problem here, right? Everyone has these absolutes to where if I criticize Paul, oh my god, he criticized Paul. I guess fucking this guy's just he thinks Paul should just be.
No, that wasn't my assertion. I was just saying, all your bright shit, all those moves, the tactical chess moves. This particular stream. I agree with you. I know that. And I wish for it.
I knew.
But then, hold on, I only finished. This particular stream though was just one of emotion. That's the point I was trying to make.
That's fine. I understand.
I might have been hyperbolic.
Well, I already knew you weren't an Andrew supporter. Like you said that last night.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing.
Like,
right?
I'm not here for Andrew.
I want to be able to, and like I have addressed him privately, in ways. So I don't think that he's going to be too butthurt by this. I think that in a way that he is shown to be someone who doesn't take this as serious as many others do. To where I'm not trying to say people stop watching Flowstate, don't watch Flowstate, fuck the Dusty thing. I'm just saying that I've been lumped into association with him by people, and that's fair. I know. I'm aware of that. And I want to make it clear that because of that, right, people, they just assume that I have no sort of humanity behind my skull. And that's fine because sometimes I do go into things like the Rob Noor situation where I like to have fun. I like to make songs. I like to make jokes, just like Trippy does.
So y'all can't get Tripp a hard time, man. When he chooses to do it, if it's not opportune for you, I'm sorry. But we all do this shit, right?
Yeah,
you guys are giving Trippy about, this was the time to shine. Instead, you went in. You know, he could criticize you when you're
Hold on,
doing
hold on,
that
hold on,
shit.
hold on. I
This
got a
is the time
donut.
to
I
shine.
wasn't. Holy shit, dude!
Reeds, I don't know.
Landry is alright, but Joe Cool is much cooler. Peace at Modern Man Lost Again. Thank you so much, dude. Well, fucking look at this, dude. Somehow, some way, the universe came fucking together and.
Oh, that's a big one.
200. I don't even know.
200.
I gotta like go scream and like take my pants off.
Yes.
Thank you. I don't have
do
a
that
sound
off
effect.
camera,
Hold on,
though.
wait. I
The
got
pants
something.
off
I guess
thing.
I gotta do what I have.
Hey Landry, this is not appropriate. There's immediately gonna be issues. Because it's a fucking power game you're playing. I was out with friends all day today. I
You're
lived with 3 or 4 people on the property.
Landry going. Well, we're really in trouble because if Aaron's aware of Talcott and all 3 of us are aware of Talcott and we need to get back to Talcott, we out of existence.
Whoa, I'm all the way over here. Never mind.
I'm so appreciative, dude. I mean, sincerely, right? It's cool in a way. It's, you know, have y'all ever had you know, a big fight with someone, you know, that you're maybe dating or maybe family where you just can't get out of it? You just fucking can't get out of it.
Sometimes,
I'm always appreciative
Yes.
of a situation like this to where we got out of it.
We did get out of it. You know, and
I love it.
I was related to the original fight, I guess, with the you know, certain lady and a certain dude, right? I was put into it after that Rob Noer debate thing that happened on my channel.
I know.
So,
I saw you thrust in there. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Like, well, because it happened on my channel, right? Him going backstage and all. So, like, I was put into it a little bit, and I haven't, you know, done a long ass live stream just talking about that or anything because it's not worth it.
Very
To me,
good,
it's
very
it's
good.
way more fun to find stupid AI videos and show them to my audience and give everybody a good little trickle of a laugh, little chuckle, little trickle of a laugh, you know, like it's a wet laugh. Anyway, that's what I like doing, and I'll continue to do the Wednesday show.
Cool. Do you know that we were partnered up?
I did not know that. How fucking
Where?
sweet can life get, baby?
In like a debate?
No, a recent what would you call it? A friendly competition, right? Which I think is huge because, right, say it goes well and it garners, you know, interest from people who want to be who aren't in the space, right? Maybe we can't attract new chatters because our chat is so toxic. But say we do this competition, it gets some traction, some attention, but we then get into a place to where people are coming not to be in our chats, but to compete, because competition exists in this way that we want to get all these feelings out, because every man and women has it inside of us. We have sort of these things. We got to get them out. Some people do exercise. Some people, you know, they take it out on their wives. Some people do this shit online. A lot of people do this shit online. But realistically, friendly competition sports, that's the same energy.
That's one way to get it out. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So I'm all about it. I think that it's. I'm not sure Jeff is the you know, one
This is
I
the
would
guy.
choose to
You
run
know,
it. but
Landry, let me say this.
He's already there, though. He's already there.
Let me say this, man. I've been giving you props in my head because I see what you're thinking, and I'll say it too. I've been thinking, how is Jeff is not the one, blah blah, and you've been giving me strength not to say it because you haven't said it. A lot of these faux pas and shit and shit that you want to you know, see that the dark cloud could be around the corner. You haven't even commented on them. I noticed that you've been trying to be a man that keeps shit positive. But when you said that shit about Jeff, I guess I had to chime in because that was my biggest thing that I've been trying not to say. However, the other thing you just said about the competition, couldn't care less. I am all in. I'm thrilled because I like the cooperation factor. I try to push that shit every day of my life. If I see this, I mean, I want motherfuckers cooperating. That's the push, the draw for me.
So I think they can be simultaneous, right? If we
Agreed.
see goal of cooperation can be stagnation, to where people who are cooperating will sit on a panel for 12 hours, and I'm not hating on them. I'm just saying that, okay, so we've shown the amount of time we're willing to dedicate, right? Awesome.
The competition adds a new dynamic. You don't even have to sell me on it.
Switch it up a little bit, right? Just that's all I want to see is change.
Speaking of a new dynamic, all right, I am probably going to start hosting some debates, but it's going to be something new that you guys haven't seen yet.
Something I've never heard of a debate before.
It's going to be something new. It's going to involve a game show. Got all the animation almost ready? And then we'll get guests. We'll bring on modern men. We'll have him find somebody he doesn't want. You know, he does want to debate against. Sorry, I'm having a little issue here.
It's so funny, dude. Moose, I think Moose is like a few minutes behind because he's like sending messages. He's just, but it's not up to current. So he's just got the I don't know. So he's like, fuck yeah, dude, keep it up, man. And he's giving me advice on something that happened 5 minutes ago.
That's funny.
Hey man, click the live. Oh no, he won't even hear me for 5 minutes. I was gonna say the live logo next to the YouTube live video at the bottom. It's on the left side of the screen, like depending on if you're on the phone or whatnot. But look, it's gonna be fun, and I want to bring fun to debating. So that's gonna be a project. Anyways, we'll have people on like Flo and yourself and Joe maybe.
I would like you to say first because I have ideas. I wouldn't want to push something. I want to make sure that, you know.
I would take a bus up to Chicago for
we could do that. We got a lot. We could do that ice shit.
We're gonna win. We're gonna win. I mean, we it's just not even a question, right? If you see some of the other people who got paired up together, it's like I feel bad for them. I mean, sorry guys.
We might want to do some ice shit.
Thank you.
If you're willing to come, if you're not willing to come, I still got plenty video, just stacks of video we could go through and come up with ideas and stuff. But the ice shit in particular, the guy who runs it, Bovine, Border Patrol Commander, he's been being hauled into court every day. A couple of days ago, the judge hauled him back in. He got caught. He's on the front of every newspaper, CNN, every Fox, CSNBC, all of that shit. This guy is only, 5 minutes from my crib, and I got plenty of footage about it.
So being frustrated at other people's content is silly. That's fair.
East Dynamo, sub of mine, or subscriber to me as well, was saying, I got a good channel. They like it. You know what I mean? Like, just because you don't like it doesn't mean they don't like it. I know you understand that. And
I do.
Me being serious is not something I came onto the internet to do. Now, sometimes
clearly,
well, Joe, you've been there when I've gotten like really serious.
I have to get serious,
and you were like that one day. You were like, "This is a different trippy than I'm used to."
Your IQ level, like this clown just disappears, and suddenly the serious dude comes out. It's scary. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, I do have a serious side, and I had to use that side in the past. And like I said, I've busted doctors while on camera with my real name out there already. So it's like, hello. Sorry, I know you guys don't know that. It was a long time ago.
So I gotta ask this because I mean I'm probably gonna wrap up here soon because that's the thing, right? That's where I'll know you'll talk about intentions, right? Intention is to, and I've had to learn this is I could sit here and just let me just sort of hang out since we had a little bit of a momentum going, but no, I think it's important to know when it's time to wrap up. And I want to ask you this, Joe Cole, is what way should we communicate about this project? Because we only have a week.
I do everything through text.
Okay, I'll shoot you text then.
And yeah, we should probably. I don't have a problem with doing something tonight. I mean, late nights. I'm editing right now. This is a break from editing. If afterwards you want to call me later after you do whatever the fuck you want to do, I'm up. I'm up late at night and early in the morning, all that shit.
Yeah, you guys are like an unstoppable pairing. Sorry.
I just want an AI dude. I'm not gonna lie. Anybody that had a talent opposite from mine is what I wanted most. Like Cynthia edits, I edit. I was like, I love Cent, but that might, So if I get an AI dude, these niggas think different and all of that shit. So
we don't think we push that off to the machine.
Right? We got somebody to do that for us. Yeah, I get it.
Dude, I wish I knew that AI was going to be bigger than it was. I wouldn't have had to draw this whole ass avatar.
Yeah, no,
right? You know what I mean? Friggin', Dude,
That's just great. Yeah, you just
if you
squeezed your
saw-
nose and had me cracking up. So it's funny.
I'll tell you real quick. My folder for my art for my OBS and doing my show is like 300 gigabytes.
I'm sure that's a lot.
You know what else was 300
Big
gigabytes?
chunk, man.
Nope, they're on this one.
A part of me
Hell,
wants to play it
yes.
over and over again. For my biggest fan, doesn't matter. Hashtag, I don't even want to go into it because he doesn't even deserve the time of day, right? Just hiding in the bushes, just waiting for this moment to say, just stop doing it. Just, oh my God. It fuels me. It makes me so happy to collaborate, succeed, and do better. And just, I fucking love this shit. I love the haters. I love them.
We need to motivate you. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'll wrap you later, man. And later, Trip. You be easy too.
Later, man. You too.
All right, man.
Take it easy. Get them.
See you later, dude. Here's the thing. We got to wrap it up and stop it while the fire's hot, y'all. Fucking $200, dude. Fuck yeah.
Got a case of David Wayne dug in deep inside of my brain. But beneath it, there's a little case of what it means to be alive and afraid of duty. Pretend I didn't tell you so, but like the devil in hell, you sold out to the mob and tried to bury me. But I pushed past the brink of despair, and revolution is all I see. Come on, David, you're a free.
Oh my God. It's David Wayne.
Modern men, born bored, born again, into screens that pretend to be more than dead ends. go slow. Feel the undertow, the chokehold round your throat as algorithms expose every crack, every hole you never chose but still compose. Modern men lost again in the machine, while all their friends tap dance on the razor's edge of pixels and promises that never win. Just fingertips on glass, speaking the ghosts of who we used to be, breaking the loop, searching for truth. I don't know who I am, but I know what to do.
Oh, Orthodox guy is live. If he's alive, let him know if I'm allowed to play the sample of his new video I made.
Orthodox, rising slow to the end of the globe. Libertarian end, he's going to stand on rights and freedom. Fuck the 10th man on the line.
OTW is weak. OTW is disempowered.